Moin zusammen. Wir haben uns heute hier eingefunden, um dieses tolle Video aus der Vergangenheit zu gucken. Ich habe es letztens beim Aufräumen auf meiner Festplatte gefunden und es war betitelt mit der wundervollen Nummer 129. Zumindest war der Ordner so benannt, in dem ich die Rohdaten gefunden habe. Es war diese Woche ein kleines bisschen stressig, weil ich in meine erste Abteilung gekommen bin und mir ganz viele Sachen merken und lernen muss. Dementsprechend war es ein bisschen komplex diese Woche. Ich hoffe, nächste Woche sieht das etwas anders aus und ich komme mit meinem normalen, neuen Aufnahmeschedule jetzt das erste Mal tatsächlich dann auch klar. Denn nach der Arbeit ist da echt viel die Luft raus, weil es noch echt viel Neues ist. Jeder, der gerade neu gestartet hat, kennt das wahrscheinlich mit irgendwas. Egal ob neue Schule oder neue Arbeit. Ich bin ganz froh, dass ich das auf der Platte gefunden habe, denn sonst hätte ich wahrscheinlich jetzt heute ausfallen lassen müssen. Also bedanken wir uns beim Ich aus der Vergangenheit, aus dem Januar, dass ich das Video einfach nicht geschnitten habe. Ich hoffe auch, wenn es auf Englisch ist, ist es jetzt für diese Woche erstmal in Ordnung. Ich habe vor, nächste Woche wieder was Normales zu machen, aber auch etwas Neues. Voraussichtlich aber noch nicht das, was sich alle gerade wünschen. Die extraterrestrische Routinekontrolle geht definitiv weiter, aber da fehlen mir noch ein paar Sachen. Vor allem fehlt mir die, Option fürs Licht, die ich gern hätte. Und ich versuche das gerade noch auszuarbeiten. Also müssen wir uns da noch ein kleines bisschen gedulden. Wenn es dann aber einfach kommt, dann kommt es dann doch. Ich weiß noch nicht. Bis jetzt fehlen mir noch Sachen. Genau. Ich glaube, das war's dann schon für diese kleine Preview. Ich hoffe, ihr habt ein bisschen Spaß mit dem, was folgt. Bewertet mich nicht so schlimm, das Englisch ist jetzt auch schon wieder schlimmer. Ihr habt es wahrscheinlich schon im Titel gelesen. Und dann sehen wir uns ganz entspannt beim nächsten Mal wieder. Viel Liebe geht raus und auf bald, meine Siebenen. Peace. Greetings, everybody. This is different, I know, right? I had the urge to do that. It is still the same day that I filmed the other two videos that are in this setting. And I'm only now realizing that that lamp over there spreads onto that side of the screen and that lamp over here just spreads to that side of the screen. So the part of the screen where it should be purple, like my hair, is kind of trying to tell you, and this side that should be blue, like my arm, right now. Yeah, well, I now understand why that is switched, because that lamp gets onto that part of the wall, and that lamp gets to that point of the wall, and I don't understand why. I can't see either on the wall behind me. If I turn around, I cannot see anything but the white light that is coming from the front, so I am very confused. The plane was on my side. And we're doing something quick and funny today, because I am very much tired and I love everything about that, but I cannot focus on anything for longer than 10 minutes, I guess. So now that we have our timer set to around 10 minutes, we'll be having a variety of a minimum of 2 triggers and a little bit of talking. I have recently learned that I have lost a lot of my ability to talk in English and speak the language fluently. So I'm just trying to regain that power, and for regaining that power, I have to talk in English. Who would have known? So, in the first place, we have this beautiful bag. This beautiful bag. I did not try to say something else, and it definitely is not equivalent to a part of a human body. And we have this glass that I have written coffee on, because I had one with espresso and one with coffee. And the beauty of those two is that I haven't used them in a while. And that means I can very much use them now. We will start with the one that I do not have to put onto the mic. Now that I think about it, the bag is kind of like a... Ooh, what's this? What's that called in English? It's a pop filter, isn't it? A thing that you can put in front of your microphone to reduce the sounds. I think it is. Well, I don't have one. You may have noticed. But now that the lamp that was contained in this bag is broken, I can use the bag as often as I want because I don't need to put the lamp into it anymore because it's broken. Well, it sounds bad, but it's not that sad now that it gets dusty because I can't open it to fix it. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. But we still start with a fave. Well, they're both faves, but that one's easier to do right now. I have not done that with rings. I am very excited, but I will be frustrated if the rings keep, well, clicking with a glass. So let's see if I can avoid that. I have no headphones prepared because I was, well, not prepared to film 3 videos today. 2 of them were over an hour. I stopped the last one that I filmed on around an hour of audio time. And it kind of escalated. I don't know how it did become so long. I just wanted to do a quick one so that I have something prepared for Thursday. But then it mutated and evolved into a full-fledged video. I don't even know. I've never been more proud I've never been so proud to be stuck in the YouTube Shorts loop. Sometimes, because this trigger has never even occurred to me. I thought like, well, it's a glass. You can shake it. But why should I do that if I can just not? I can do that with different things too, you know, like a bottle or something else. Duh. Why should I fill up a glass with water a little over half full, turn it to a side and tap the bottom? But then suddenly I was just scrolling through my daily dose of too much YouTube Shorts, and I don't even know who that was, and I can't find the video, so don't ask. And she takes her glass, she turns it nearly upside down, and she starts tapping on it. Mind blown. I mean, that one is also very soothing. It can be very interesting if you change the speed. But that one I can I don't know if it's just me, but I have less control over my right hand than I have over my left hand. My left hand is a lot more flexible and able to move in different ways, like reducing or increasing speed of tapping sounds. And the right one is just so stiff. I don't know why. I mean, shouldn't it be different? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't my right hand be the one that controls a lot more? That I have a lot more control over and that can do more with the brain power that goes into it? I don't know if anyone else of the German audience is aware of that, but I cannot write for shit. Sometimes, if I have to make an edit into one corner that says something interesting about the video or gives a fun fact about the situation that I'm talking about, I am writing those in Google Docs because it has a, well, grammar and not autocorrect but correction tool that shows me if anything is written correctly or wrong, and if it's written in the correct way, I am very happy, especially if I do it on the first try. But sometimes I don't, and then I'm looking into, well, I look into my own eyes as I gaze onto my screen, and I think, dude, am I for real? I still can't do it. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. I can't use my right hand for tapping anymore. At least not for this one. Does it work? Does it work like that? It's a lot less controlled with my right hand. Like I can change rhythms with my left hand, and I can't do it with my right. And oh well, I think if I tried it a little more, it could get closer or it could get better. But it's so much easier with the left hand. I don't know why. I can't point my finger on it. But I don't need to. If I can do it with one hand, that's normally enough because I only have one microphone, so it doesn't do shit. I have no clue where I was before the dog started barking and before the cat sound that I still do not know where it came from, just appeared on the outside. There was no cat. The only cat there is on the 3rd floor, and if that cat screamed as loud as she could, I still think I couldn't hear her from down here. But I don't know. Maybe the, well, screeching organs of that cat are of special grade. I don't know. I'm curious how bad the S sounds are. Because I always think I have a slight lisp. I know that it's been there for my whole life. It was a lot worse when I was a kid, and it went away in its ways when I was at, I don't know how that's called, like language therapy, where I had to do different tasks and train my speaking ability by, for example, putting my tongue up behind my front teeth, like so, and then try to talk, which I should not have tried. That sounds fucking stupid. And I already forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, the lisp. I always feel like the German accent comes in a little stronger because of the lisp. Because in the German language we have a lot of very strange and hard consonants and vocals. So, for example, the R is partially very hard, and I can't roll the R very good. I don't know why. So I think Spanish would have been even worse than English. But I guess I never tried that for a long time. I had no Spanish in school, so I can't really tell. And I hope it doesn't sound crappy because I'm not listening to it. That would be infuriating, and not only mildly, but very infuriating. It's very interesting because I was thinking, that's also kind of a funny thing. Hi, good morning, hello, and welcome to this beautiful light and shadow build. I will be your host today, and I'm going to put away this thing in a few seconds. But I'm gonna have some fun with it first. First thing I'll do is just talk into it. And it's like a hat for the mic. Cute. It's kinda cute though. I like it. Oh, I never tried it in the double way. Now I'm curious how that sounds. I hope you can still understand me, but I am going to try that a little longer. And I again lost my point. And that's what happens, kids, if you try to do a lot of things at the same time. I know again. Yes, I remembered. God damn it. I didn't try to scare you. I was just remembering what I wanted to say. And I lost it again. Oh no, I remember again. I've got a feeling that I have a lot of talking in that day. I had a lot of talking in that day. Well, now grammatically should be correct. And both of the videos that I filmed in German very much, well, had an impact on my throat. But this one as strange as it sounds, did not. I had a feeling that my clogged nose would be a problem for the German videos, and it was. But since I'm speaking English, I did not even recognize or not even realize that my nose is still clogged, because it doesn't matter as much. I'm talking a little nasal, but that's fine. And we got rid of the bag because I had to restart the camera because the recording was full again and I had to delete things again. It's like the third time I'm doing that today. Who would have known? Anyway, the last time I was trying to speak English in a video, it was about the German school system, and I was very, very nervous because I was out of school for quite a while and I didn't try speaking English coherently in quite a while. But now my English skills are going to be necessary if I get the job that I applied for, that I am, invited for an interview for. So I should learn. And the best part is I can use that for my own benefit. I had English in my apprenticeship when I was at vocational school. We had to instruct each other to do different poses or explain prices or do a very simple sort of business English. For example, being able to tell a customer what it costs to do this and that, or being able to instruct someone to bend their knee, tilt their head, lean forward, lean backwards, put their hands over their head, or things like that, the simple things. And because I was very lazy, I wrote down a list of around 120 or 200 words that would be enough to do anything in any photo shooting and while explaining prices and, doing any sorts of customer service or scheduling appointments and rescheduling appointments and, deleting appointments and canceling appointments and do stuff like that. You get the point. And when I was done with that, I was literally done with the subject. I did that in the first 2 weeks that we had English. And then it was just done. Every word that I couldn't remember from my colleagues when they were doing a photo shoot in English, I would just Google those and transcribe a normal conversation that I had in the store. And I would just translate that word by word in Google Translate if I didn't know what it meant. I mean, the equipment part is kind of important as well, but, if you're not doing anything internationally, you don't need to use the words in different languages, so that was kind of worthless, especially because our photography teacher didn't know English, so it was kind of funny. Yeah, she sometimes just snuck into the room when we were having the English class and sat down in the back row and was like, I'm just listening for my own good. And it was so cute. That was kind of funny. Oh, sometimes I miss that times. Good times. But I lost my point. I think it was not very hard to get a good grade in English in that school, but when we had to do like analysis and stuff like that in our A-levels, it was kind of shit. To conclude that wonderful video that we have just filmed, edited, and watched, I'll just say I hope it's not going to be the last one that I did in English, because I had a lot of fun doing that. It is always fun to use something that you thought you were better at and being a little better than you expected. Well, you decide if I was. alright, but I think I was, so that's a lot. And now I can do something that I wanted to do for quite a while now. I'm a little nervous, but I love it already. We are reaching the end of the video now, so if you enjoyed it, you can always leave a like and subscribe to help the channel grow. If you want to, you can activate the bell to not miss anything anymore. And if you would like to, you can always become a channel member to help the channel financially. You can always leave a super thanks to help me get new things for the channel, like new lamps or different new triggers that can always be used. Especially if you have special wishes, just leave them down below in the comments. And I'll see you next time.